What's up guys, Saivo here, and today we're going to be talking about all the currencies in Wildstar. I'm going to show you where to get them, I'm going to show you where to spend them, and yeah, hopefully this will help you out in your adventures. First of all, first currency, Renown. This Renown you get from various activities. Basically, if you open your bag and then you click this little wheel here, it's going to open up the bags that you have, the slots, and the currencies. It's pretty straightforward. You can even hover over any of these and you can see the description where to get them. They don't show you where to spend them, but that's why I'm here for you. Renown is gained through various social activities. Basically what that means is if you do dungeons, adventures, any kind of group content, if you farm mobs, um, or if you raid, then you get Renown. Renown is really good for really many things. First of all, inside your housing plot, you have this merchant here, right next to the teleporter of your housing plot. The merchant sells you various things. First of all, first tab is flasks. Now, if you're not level 50, I definitely suggest you to buy this flask of experience. You need to be in a guild that has this perk unlocked, and it gives you 10% more XP for 4 hours. Remember, only one flask can be used at a time. So if you are 50, go down to the bottom of the list and use this baby right here. This is vital. Flask of speed is a must to have anything you're doing. It increases basically your speed for 8%. For 4 hours, which is a long time. 8% is a really good percent to have more speed, and speed in Wildstar is one of the keys to you having a better time. If you're faster, then that means you avoid telegraphs faster, which is golden. So have this at all times once you're level 50. Now, other flasks like flasks of harvesting, greed, reputation, whatever, I never use these. I don't think I ever will. Um, Maybe you can put a flask of harvesting if you have like an alt that just gathers plants in your house, or farms various nodes of rocks or whatnot. So this is good. This is good to have. Also, you have to be part of a guild that has all of these perks unlocked. Now, second tab, inventory bags. These are pretty shitty, the first 4. The fifth one is pretty good, 16 slots. You can have only one of these particular ones. If you open again your bag and you click the wheel, these are your inventory slots. Now, only one of these particular 16 slot one you can have. You can have 4 16 slot bags, but only one of these. Pretty cheap also, 2,500 renown that you get basically after, I don't know, one dungeon run. Dye bags, if you're into dyes, you can, get these. These are for more hardcore players, 250,000 renown. This is basically if you farm dungeons and raids all day long for months and months, then you get so much renown, you can even get like 2, 3, 5 million renown. Um, and you can buy a couple of these and then sell the dyes on the broker if you get something cool. These you can also buy. These are only 25,000. Pretty good dyes you can get from these as well. Depending on, of course, on the rarity, you get better and better dyes. Decor, you can have some decor as well. I know that there are some pretty nice pieces here, pretty unique ones as well. I also bought some of them here, really cheap as well. Fab kits, if you're into fab kits, you have the festival here. This gives you food once in 25 or half an hour. It gives you food if you loot it. So yeah, it's pretty good food as well. Uh, Datascape raid portal, this is really good to have, or at least someone in your guild or group pre-made has to have this. It's really comfy to just go to that person's house, use this portal, and get straight into Datascape. Really good thing to have, and it's also very cheap, 50,000. Um, but it has a prerequisite, so be careful what you buy. Adventure implements, these are pointless. Dungeon implements, pointless as well. Costumes, these are really cool. The Dominion, for example, Commander, also there is an Exile version as well. I can actually show you how this looks because I have it on me right now. Coincidence makes it. This is how this looks, this costume. So it's pretty cool, except the weapon. These are the other pieces. I have all the pieces. So that's pretty cool to have. I like them. The others didn't really like them that much. If you like them, go ahead and buy them. World World Story gear. Never understood the point of this. Don't even have this Omnicore gold medal. I have to do it. Mounts and customization. There are some pretty cool mounts here. A nice hoverboard, pretty cheap as well, and also lots of flares. So lots of things to buy. Class upgrades. These are really important. So they have a prerequisites though, so be careful. This requires you to have all the ship hands on gold, which is very easily doable, and it only costs 1,500 renown. This one has gold in all veteran adventures. This is really good to have. The other two also have prerequisites as well, so yeah, you need to have gold in all dungeons and so forth. Pets, if you're into pets, this is the place. Toys, these are some really good toys that you can actually use. These lasers, you can actually use them really nicely in raiding to mark spots, etc on the map. So yeah, this is really nice. Now this was the Renown vendor inside your house. You can buy other things from Renown as well. Let me quickly show you. All the things that you can buy for currencies are located next to the contract place, which is in your main capital. So in Dominion side, the contract place is right here. So other things that you can buy with Renown from this ship hand expedition, as they call it these days, you can buy the gear. It's like some basic blue gear. I do not recommend you buying this gear, but I'm just showing you that it's a possibility. Now, next currency, Elder Gems. Elder Gems you get, it's basically instead of experience after you hit level 50, you're not going to have an experience bar, but you're going to have an Elder Gem bar. So this is really good to have capped. Now, after you cap your Elder Gems, then you get increased gold from all the experience that you get. So it's really good to cap your Elder Gems fast, because everything you do after gives you more gold. So it's really nice. Also from Elder Gem, you have an Elder Gem vendor right here. As I said, everything is next to the contract place, whether you're Dominion or Exile. From Elder Gems, housing. Three things you can buy: lots of Datascape windows, Tiki Lounge Fab Kit, I have it in my house, and Ferris Wheel, I have it in my house as well. General goods, amps, infinite amount, ability points, infinite amount. So the more Elder Gems you have, the more ability points and amp points you can buy. Now 17 slot bag, this is really good. 16 slot bag, really good. You can buy them both and use them. Die bags, action sets, this is actually a must to have Elder Gems, because action sets, you can have various action sets. 1, 2, 3, 4 action sets you can just have and test various things out. Action sets are basically preset skills and amp points for you to use at the click of a button. So it's really important to get these two babies right here. Other than that, mounts, you can have some Elder Gems mounts. Keys, Genesis key, this used to cost Elder Gems, not anymore. They made it really easy, just 8 gold. Costumes as well, the raiding costume, if you like it. I personally don't, but if you do, then go ahead and buy it. It's a sin to say you don't like the raiding costume, so don't say that. Next currency, what do we have? Glory. Pretty straightforward. Glory is earned by finishing objectives in dungeons and raids. Very straightforward. What you can do with glory, there is a glory vendor on Dominion side right here. You can buy, for example, dungeon gear. You can either buy the regular one blue, which I don't advise you to do, or you can buy the purple one, which is gonna last you up until raiding. So you can even do the first raid in this particular gear if you have glory. You can get some pieces from glory, you can get some pieces crafted, and you can even get some pieces as drops from dungeons. So in no time you're gonna have a full set of level 80 gear. This is level 78, but it's very close to 80, so doesn't matter. Mounts from glory, costumes from glory, I love this costume. I can even show you one of them. You can wear either. You can wear all of them. It doesn't matter. Let me just quickly show you which one. This is the costume that I prefer from Glory. It's basically the same costume as you can get from Ultimate Proto games, but I bought it with Glory, all the pieces, so I just like it really much. Everything except the sword, of course. Now, what else can you buy from Glory? Besides costumes, costumes cost a lot of Glory, so yeah, you kind of have to farm. Couple of toys. Never had these. They're really funny, but I never had them. And a couple of pets. So if you're into pets, then you need Glory also to collect them. Next, currency. Prestige. Prestige is earned through PvP. Simple, straightforward. It's open world PvP or organized PvP. Now, the PvP consumable vendor is right here. You can buy with Prestige various consumables that gives you lots of, you know, buffs inside PvP zones, foods, potions, and the most important thing, gear and amp points. So if you have Prestige, you first buy, if you want amp points, you first buy this one, then the next 4000 prestige you buy this one, and then the third one, which is 8000 prestige, you can buy unlimited amount of times. So 1, 2, and then the third you can buy as many as you want. Same goes with skill points. The first one you need to buy, and then the second one, the first one is cheaper, and the second one is double the price. And you can buy it unlimited amount of times. Prestige, it is capped at 10,000. Glory, I have never reached the cap. Elder Gem, never reached the cap. Renown, never reached the cap. Prestige, though, is capped at 10,000. So pay attention to that. Other than that, with Prestige, you can buy housing things as usual. You can buy mounts. You can buy costumes. I don't like any of them. Rune crafting bags, don't recommend you buying them with Prestige. Pets, if you're into pets again, go ahead and buy them. Other than that, with Prestige, you buy gear. This gear costs gold because this is the basic gear. You should have this if you're into PvP and if you're a new player. Other than that, all sorts of gear you can buy, gadgets, implants, etc., with Prestige. Next currency, after Prestige, crafting vouchers. Crafting vouchers, I'm gonna show you where you spend crafting vouchers. They are basically the crafting currency and you spend them for designs. Now, designs and the crafting place for Dominion side is basically right here. Yeah, so we're gonna go there and I'm gonna show you what you can buy with crafting vouchers. Crafting vouchers you get via a daily quest. Also, some of the contracts give you as a reward, you can choose crafting vouchers. There we go. Now, these are the crafting. This is the crafting voucher merchant. It's right here behind. All sorts of things. Clothes, relics, basically crafting materials you can buy. Schematics, as I told you, designs. These are really good. This gives you really nice gear if you have the mats for it. You cannot buy the main material for these kinds of schematics from the crafting voucher. You only get it through bosses in Datascape, Genetic Archives, or dungeons. But all the other mats, as you can see, you can buy from here. It was above here. All sorts of things. You can buy basically all the mats that you possibly need. Now, pretty straightforward. Hover over them if you didn't really get it where to get them, and they're gonna tell you. Omnibits. Omnibits are earned through, they are capped at 120 every week, just like Elder Gems. Elder Gems are also capped, by the way, weekly cap. And Omnibits, you get them, you know, from various mobs, bosses, in dungeons, in open world, and you can use them to buy cash shop things. Cash shop things, cash shop is right here, the N sign on the bottom left corner. This is the cash shop. Now, next currency, Service tokens. Service tokens, just like the description says, it makes life easier. You can use the main thing for service tokens that you can use is this fast teleport system. First one is with gold. It has a cooldown after you use it once, and then the other times you want to use it is with omnibits, or you can wait for your cooldown. So omnibits make life easier, and indeed they do. You can also race up at the same place you die if you have some omnibits. Doesn't work in dungeons, of course, or raids. Fortune coins. Fortune coins. You buy them from the shop, and you use them here in the bottom left corner. There is an icon, Madam Phase. I call it Madam Phase Gambling Casino. You can call them however you want, and you play the Madam Phase game for various rewards if you're into gambling. um, yeah, that's about it. It's pretty straightforward, guys. One piece of advice: in Wildstar, you do not need to focus on getting any of the currencies. Basically, Renown you get anyway by playing. Elder Gems you get anyway by playing. Glory you get anyway by playing. Prestige you get if you play PvP. Um, you do not need to focus really hard on getting any of these currencies. Like this week I'm gonna focus on getting 2 million renown. There is no need for that. Just play your game, have fun, practice, and you're gonna get the currencies by the, you don't even notice and you still get them. The only thing that you might want to focus on at the beginning or even later is the prestige. Prestige for you to buy amp points and ability points. If you're short on money, PvP is a great way of buying amps, abilities, and also some things that you can make money out of. So if you love PvP, queue up for PvP. It's right here. It's pretty easy. Select a random because you get extra reward, gold, a bag, and extra XP. XP which counts for your Elder Gems, or XP which counts for more gold after you finish the Elder Gem cap. Lots of love, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and I wish you all the best. Lots of fun, guys.